Hello and welcome back to another Stardust video. In today's video I'm playing the Donnager battleship, which is, in Expanse lore, it is the Martians' flagship, which is destroyed in Season 1 by a bunch of Banshees and like Uman-Ras or wherever they are, basically a bunch of closed ships. But the Donnager in Stardust is basically the new king of missile battleships. It's just classed as a battleship versus the Asterisk, which is classed as a missile battleship. But in reality, this should be classed as a missile battleship. But you know, it's Expanse. But it has 175,000 health. It is pretty fast for a battleship. 14 speed. That is actually really good. Its maneuverability is actually alright. It does have access to the flip and burn. So if you want to make a quick U-turn, you can do flip and burn your personal agility modifier times 6. So, bit quick maths. Your maneuverability changes to 2.4%. No, yeah, not 2.4%. Just 2.4 maneuverability, which is there's a lot of maneuverability. It has like 175,000 health, no shields. Like any health it loses permanently unless there's a ship that can heal near it, but that's pretty rare on long range maps because healing ships are like the biggest targets on their back in the game. It has decent acceleration, and it only has a respawn time of 100, so unlike other end of the line ships, as you can see in the tech tree, it costs 8 million. You go all the way down the Martian tree. And like 8 million and only having 100 seconds of respawn time, that's really good. Weapons wise, it basically relies on its torpedoes to do damage. If the thing doesn't, if all the missiles hit, it'll do like 60,000 damage. Combined with the rail guns, you can see here the rail guns, the ultra heavy ones, they both do 24,000 damage in total. If you both hit, they have a 60-kilometer range. So you can actually take out things like Veri or the Secretarius or the Donnager. They like this thing has a lot more health in them, so it can be quite a good counter to them. And it has more health, so it can take a hit from an Donnager and basically kill the Donnager because the Donnager has like no point defense to defend itself from. So that's pretty cool. And it has access, medium torps, nuclear torps, interceptor torpedoes. It has 12 of the PDC, which is the point defense for the Martians. The point defense is actually very good for this, along with the interceptor torpedoes, which are pretty good at taking out any carriers. They get too close to you. You probably won't die to a very high tier carrier because your point defense has quite long range, and the interceptor torpedoes have quite long range too, and will intercept. They have a really good interception rate. They do quite have a long reload, but you can overwhelm fighters quite easily. Of course, if you get attacked by multiple people, you can't really defend yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much the Donnager. Do I recommend getting it? Yeah, the Donnager is a very cool ship. There is another ship right next to it, which is called the Harman de Jong. The Harman is basically, it's a premium ship, as you can see here, and it sacrifices a lot of its missiles for 2 extra rail guns. So it sacrifices its health, it has less health, has the same maneuverability, but has less top speed. It has the same respawn time, and it has the same access to the flip and burn. And I think it has like 2 more interceptor torpedoes. Let me just have a quick check here. No, it has the same. It has the same amount of point defense, but it sacrifices a lot of its missiles for that. So between the Donnager and the Harman, the Donnager is better because it has 2 less railguns, and the railguns in total on the Harman deal 48,000. But it's the missiles on the Donnager, which means it can deal with lighter ships a lot easier from a longer range. And so if you want to go for the Harman, if you have the energy to grind 8.5 million for the Harman with the Donnager, I would recommend going for either the Kodan here, the Zenobia, or the Tripoli first, because this one's the Zenobia here. This is 8 million. Like, yes, you're using the heavy destroyer, which might be a bit harder grind, but this ship isn't entirely worth it. I would recommend going for these. I don't have these yet. I don't know what they're like, but I would say the Naga is better than this, and so I wouldn't say it's worth 8.5 million grind. I don't. It's not very good. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get into the video. And we're in, and oh my lord, the enemy are being spawn camped. Excellent. This is what we want. Let's set that to point defense. Watch the enemy spawn in. Oh, what's that? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The funny thing is, this thing does like over 50,000 damage for its missiles, so if a Rosinante is there, you can like one-shot it. It's very relaxing, you know. The Donnager, I find it's a pretty fun ship, honestly. It's a pretty fun ship, because if they start charging towards you, you just flip and burn and run away, pretty much. Like, okay, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, the Donnager is overpowered. It costs 8 million XP, which is quite expensive. Would I say it's overpowered? Like, it has no shields. Any health it loses permanently unless something goes off and tries to heal it. And it doesn't have that much health, to be honest with you. I'd say right now, between like it and the Asterisk, it's just probably the king of long range. Because its point defense is very good, and it does a lot of damage at 60 kilometers. So yeah, I'd say it takes the Asterisk spot for being the king of long range, which is fine by me. Although, like, this is classed as a battleship. Honestly, I'd class it as a missile battleship. It's not really a like battleship. Like it has 2 rail guns, but that's about it. But as you can see here, I'm basically just sitting in the back, and we're back. Spinning in that ship. That's illegal. That is really illegal. Unluckily for me, it is very laggy, this game. Hopefully my missiles don't hit this block here. But that is a lot of missiles going for him. That might be really good, might do lots of damage. He does have lots of team support. Oh, I have an Epoch coming right for me. As you can see, the Donnager is slightly big. It's a little big. It's like, it's nearly as long as a Compeller, so I wouldn't like, oh, don't mind if I do. Bonk. Hello, sir. Are you sure that's what you want to be doing? You're gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do more damage to you, for sure. And I have an OSA supporting me. I do not know if this man had a reasonable plan of action. Do not think he did. I think he's very dead now. You do have to keep in mind that these missiles, they fire from the side here and they launch all the way out there and then they go forward. So you have to have a lot of space around you to fully get advantage of firing all your missiles at once. Otherwise, they'll hit something. And thank you Stardust for me being able to focus on this and my guns just bouncing up and down. I love that. Makes it extremely easy to control where I want to fire my railguns. You're just gonna sit there, aren't you? You're gonna take easy advantage of that. The Donnager, oh my lord. Very fun. You also need to not forget to turn on your point defense, otherwise you are going to soak those missiles up a lot and they are going to do a lot of damage. It'll be interesting to see if I can kill this guy before he gets over here. He is very fast though. That is something to keep in mind. And oh dear lord, it's a Liberator. Go after that guy, not me. He's more important. Trust me. 100%. Oh, I have a Tyrant coming for me. Oh, that's not good. Tyrant has better range than me. I'm pretty sure those concussion missiles are like 70 kilometer range. So yeah, a Tyrant can actually outrange you. Yes, your medium and nukes can actually hit him, but those light torpedoes are very good at being cannon fodder. Luckily my nukes have reloaded, so this might do a lot of good damage. Might actually kill him. Oh, that's definitely going to kill him. He's dead anyway. Well, I guess the only target is the Liberator, currently on 275,000 score. Wait, is that an Everest? Looks like an Everest to me. Smells like it. It's either that or a Valiant. That thing can actually be deadly, but this thing gets in range. I am very definitely dead. In fact, I can see his fighters are coming towards me. So I think he... Oh god, I've reached the back of the map. There is no retreat. There's only... No. They're coming. I don't think I can actually intercept all of them. Also being targeted by this guy, so my point defense is a slightly preoccupied. Where does his fighters go? Did they go after someone else? Eh? Was this someone else shooting at me? Someone else in the Republic ship? Where's all his stuff go? What? I saw like a swarm of them coming towards me. I don't think my point defense was that good. Huh. The missiles won't do that much, but this man's painted a little target on his back. And I am going to take advantage of that, although him... Ow. 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 Okay, it's not advisable, but I'm going to try and dodge some of his fire. He's being targeted. He's being healed by his teammate. So I need to deal as much damage to him as possible. I don't know what my team are doing. Please, team. He hurts so much. He's got all his health. All the health I deal to him. Yes. Yes. Get him Eternal Promise. Get him. Kill him. No survivors. Go, missiles, go. Be free. Be free. Murder. Yes. That's what we like to see. Is he just sitting still? He is. Oh, he is moving. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding. Okay. Oh, so those missiles coming for me or are they going for them? Oh no, they're definitely going for me. There's no way I intercepted all of those. Ah, my ship's destroyed. Well, that is pretty much Donnager. It's a very fun ship, and especially in longer range maps, it is even better. So like Sirius, it's even better on that map. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.